I confess my surprise when Nancy Pelosi came out only an hour after announcing articles of impeachment to say the Democrats are now on board with the USMCA deal, which replaces NAFTA. Now, how big a deal is this? From my perspective, not really that much. I mean, number one, NAFTA is over 25 years old. The damage is done, and there are winners and losers. The winners are floating on their yachts in the Gulf of Mexico. The losers are buried in their unmarked graves. You can't turn that around. Now, I give Trump credit for criticizing NAFTA, for calling it out, and saying it needs to go away. And this USMCA simply replaces it, tweaks some rules, but that's pretty much it. So politicians are going to be telling you how wonderful this is, but it's not. Okay? Now, let me explain. First of all, understand what capitalism is, what a trade is in its purest, simplest form. I make a product that you want and can afford it, so you buy it. You're happy, I'm happy, boom, done. So why does the government need to be involved in that transaction? Well, in most cases, they don't. However, in international business, it's crazy because government is always all over it. So anytime you hear the phrase free trade in conjunction with international trade deals that the government is negotiating, wrong. It is managed trade. It is central planning in the realm of international commerce. So don't at all miss that. Now, the big winner from NAFTA, of course, was Mexico, and they originated the thing. Back in the 80s, their country was dying economically. They came to the States and they said, hey, can you in Canada help us out here? And of course, that is our foreign policy. We take our taxpayer dollars to help everybody else out. We put Mexico on the map. I mean, NAFTA made them a major exporter of manufactured goods. Another winner of NAFTA was Wall Street. And remember this, anytime the government does a deal, Wall Street will always win. And here's how they win. Take GM, for instance. So they send a lot of their manufacturing to Mexico. Well, guess what? The profits were even greater. So shareholders and investors benefit greatly, build more yachts. The losers, though, Main Street. People lost their jobs. They estimate that 30% of manufacturing jobs went to Mexico. So what about the New Deal? Honestly, the New Deal is nothing more than just tweaking the rules of NAFTA. Okay, that's it. So yeah, there's more digital freedom. In agriculture, we're going to sell a couple more gallons of milk to, Canada. Some rules with pharmaceuticals. I mean, there's some things that are, really good. Some changes in the rules of auto manufacturing. The bottom line is the winners will, of course, be Wall Street, but also unions and environmental groups. Unions are going to have, they won out by making Mexico follow some stricter labor laws. Environmentalists won because Mexico is going to have to be a little more stricter in following environmental rules. That's it. So is it a game changer? No. But in the end, hopefully all of us will make just a little more money.